Have you ever read the Ethiopian Bible? Yes, there is another Bible, but you might not believe why you are unaware of it. Your lack of awareness was intentional. This Bible was banned. Not only did this show how little religious diversity was valued, but also how much cultural values were ignored. But who banned it? And why is everyone talking about it now? Let's find out. The Ethiopian Bible, known as the Kebra Nisans, is an example of the richness of religious and cultural heritage that encompasses the ancient land of Ethiopia. Yet, despite its profound significance, this sacred text remains veiled in obscurity, its teachings largely inaccessible to the broader world. What secrets lie within its pages, and why has it been banished from mainstream discourse? In this video, we embark on a journey to uncover the forbidden truths of the Ethiopian Bible and shed light on its geopolitical implications. The Ethiopian Bible has captivated scholars and readers for centuries with its enigmatic allure. Unlike its widely circulated counterparts in Western Christianity, the Ethiopian Bible contains a more extensive array of teachings, including subjects considered taboo by Orthodox standards. These forbidden teachings challenge prevailing interpretations of biblical stories, explore unorthodox religious practices, and delve into esoteric wisdom that has the potential to reshape our understanding of early Judeo-Christian beliefs. But what are the taboo subjects explored that make it so controversial? At the heart of the Ethiopian Bible's enigma lies its divergence from mainstream Christian canons. While the Bible is familiar to Western Christianity and the Jewish Tanakh and follows a more standardized selection of texts, the Ethiopian Bible, or Kebra Nagast, encompasses a broader and more eclectic array of teachings. This divergence becomes particularly pronounced when we examine the inclusion of forbidden teachings, which challenge orthodox interpretations and offer unique insights into religious history and theology. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Ethiopian Bible is its presentation of biblical stories through a lens that diverges from mainstream interpretations. Controversial interpretations of familiar narratives, such as the stories of Adam and Eve, Noah's Ark, and the Exodus, abound within its pages. These interpretations often provide alternative perspectives on key events and characters, offering a deeper understanding of their significance within the broader context of religious history. For example, while the story of Adam and Eve is commonly interpreted as a cautionary tale of disobedience and the fall from grace, the Ethiopian Bible offers additional layers of meaning. It presents Adam and Eve as sinners and beings endowed with divine wisdom and potential. Their expulsion from the Garden of Eden is framed not as punishment for disobedience, but as a necessary step in their journey toward enlightenment and spiritual growth. This alternative interpretation challenges traditional notions of original sin and underscores the inherent goodness of humanity. Similarly, the story of Noah's Ark takes on new dimensions in the Ethiopian Bible. While the flood narrative is often portrayed as divine punishment for human wickedness, the Ethiopian tradition emphasizes Noah's righteousness and the covenant between God and humanity. This reinterpretation highlights themes of mercy, forgiveness, and God's enduring faithfulness. Beyond biblical narratives, the Ethiopian Bible also contains teachings on unorthodox religious practices and esoteric wisdom that mainstream Christianity has deemed taboo. These teachings encompass various subjects, including mystical interpretations of Scripture, spiritual practices such as meditation and prayer, and the pursuit of divine knowledge. Central to these teachings is the belief in the inherent divinity of all creation and the potential for spiritual enlightenment through inner transformation. One of the most notable examples of forbidden knowledge within the Ethiopian Bible is the inclusion of apocryphal texts such as the Book of Enoch and the Book of Jubilees. These texts, considered canonical by the Ethiopian Orthodox Church but excluded from most Western Christian canons, offer insights into early Jewish and Christian thought that challenge traditional theological frameworks. The Book of Enoch, for instance, delves into themes of angelology, eschatology, and divine judgment, presenting a cosmology that diverges from mainstream Christian beliefs. Similarly, the Book of Jubilees retells familiar biblical stories with expansions, interpretations, and additional details that emphasize the importance of religious observance and adherence to divine law. In addition to these textual differences, the The Ethiopian Bible also incorporates unique religious practices and rituals that reflect the cultural heritage of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. These practices include the veneration of saints, using ritual objects such as prayer scrolls and crosses, and celebrating religious festivals and holidays. While these practices may seem unfamiliar to outsiders, they are integral to the spiritual identity of Ethiopian Christians and serve as expressions of their faith and devotion. But is it just a religious matter now? The banishment of the Ethiopian Bible is not merely a matter of religious censorship, but also a reflection of deep-rooted geopolitical dynamics that have shaped the course of history. Throughout the centuries, Ethiopia's unique position as an ancient Christian kingdom situated at the crossroads of Africa and the Middle East has subjected it to various external influences, including colonization, missionary efforts, and cultural hegemony. To understand the geopolitical implications of the Ethiopian Bible's banishment, we must first delve into the historical context of Ethiopia's relationship with external powers. Ethiopia's early Christian heritage dates back to the 4th century AD, when Christianity was officially adopted as the state religion under King Ezana. Over the centuries, Ethiopia developed a distinct form of Christianity known as the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, which preserved ancient traditions and texts lost or suppressed in other Christian traditions. However, Ethiopia's geographical location made it vulnerable to external pressures, particularly during European colonialism in Africa. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, European powers vied for control over Ethiopian territory, viewing it as a strategic gateway to the Horn of Africa and beyond. As a result, Ethiopia faced repeated invasions and attempts at colonization, culminating in the Battle of Adwa in 1896, where Ethiopian forces decisively defeated the Italian army and maintained their independence. Despite Ethiopia's resilience against colonial encroachment, European powers continued to exert influence through missionary activities and cultural imperialism. Missionary efforts aimed to convert Ethiopians to Western forms of Christianity, often at the expense of indigenous religious traditions. The Ethiopian Bible, with its divergent teachings and unique cultural heritage, posed a challenge to these missionary actions, as it represented a distinct form of Christianity that resisted assimilation into Western norms. Furthermore, the banishment of the Ethiopian Bible can be viewed within the broader context of cultural hegemony, where dominant powers seek to impose their values and beliefs on marginalized communities. Western colonial powers, with their vast resources and global reach, sought to assert control over indigenous cultures and religions, often by suppressing or discrediting non-Western forms of knowledge. Here's a reminder to please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Black culture, history, civilization, and identity. Let's continue now. The Ethiopian Bible's inclusion of forbidden teachings that diverge from mainstream Christian canons threatened the hegemony of Western Christianity and its associated power structures. By banning the Ethiopian Bible and promoting Western interpretations of Christianity, colonial powers sought to undermine Ethiopia's cultural autonomy and assert their dominance over its religious identity. Moreover, the banishment of the Ethiopian Bible can also be seen as a form of cultural erasure, where the rich heritage of Ethiopian Christianity is marginalized and obscured in favor of Western narratives. By restricting access to the Ethiopian Bible and promoting Western forms of Christianity, colonial powers sought to delegitimize Ethiopia's religious traditions and marginalize its cultural contributions to the world. In recent decades, efforts have been made to reclaim and preserve Ethiopia's cultural heritage, including its religious texts and traditions. The Ethiopian government has promoted the study and dissemination of the Bible, recognizing its importance as a symbol of national identity and cultural pride. Additionally, scholars and activists within Ethiopia and abroad have worked tirelessly to raise awareness of Ethiopia's unique Christian heritage and challenge the narratives of cultural imperialism that have long dominated the discourse. Now the question is, does the banned Bible leave any legacy? Despite the banishment and suppression of the Ethiopian Bible, its legacy endures, leaving an indelible mark on both Ethiopian society and the global religious landscape. From the depths of its forbidden teachings to the heights of its cultural significance, the Ethiopian Bible continues to captivate scholars, believers, and seekers alike, offering profound insights into the human experience and the quest for spiritual truth. One of the Ethiopian Bible's enduring legacies is its role as a repository of forbidden knowledge, preserving teachings and texts that diverge from mainstream Christian canons. These forbidden teachings challenge conventional interpretations of religious history and theology, offering alternative perspectives on biblical narratives, religious practices, and spiritual wisdom. By exploring these forbidden truths, scholars and believers gain a deeper understanding of the complexities of faith and the diversity of religious traditions that enrich our world. Furthermore, the Ethiopian Bible serves as a symbol of Ethiopia's cultural resilience and national identity. Despite centuries of external pressures and attempts at cultural erasure, Ethiopia has maintained its distinct Christian heritage, preserving ancient traditions and texts unique to its cultural and religious landscape. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church, as the primary custodian of the Ethiopian Bible, plays a central role in safeguarding this heritage and passing it down to future generations. There has been a renewed interest in the Ethiopian Bible and its teachings in recent years, both within Ethiopia and abroad. Scholars and researchers have sought to unravel the mysteries of this ancient text, shedding light on its forbidden teachings and their significance for religious scholarship. By studying the Ethiopian Bible, scholars gain new insights into the evolution of religious thought and the diverse cultural expressions of Christianity around the world. Moreover, the Ethiopian Bible is relevant to the ongoing discourse on cultural diversity and religious pluralism. In an increasingly globalized world, where dominant cultural narratives often overshadow marginalized voices, the Ethiopian Bible serves as a reminder of the importance of preserving and celebrating diverse forms of knowledge and expression. By reclaiming and promoting Ethiopia's unique Christian heritage, scholars and activists challenge the narratives of cultural imperialism and advocate for the recognition and respect of diverse religious traditions. Efforts to broaden access to the Ethiopian Bible and promote cross-cultural dialogue have gained momentum recently, as scholars and activists work to bridge the gap between different religious traditions and foster mutual understanding and respect. By engaging with the forbidden teachings of the Ethiopian Bible, scholars and believers contribute to a more inclusive and pluralistic vision of religious scholarship, one that embraces the richness of human diversity and celebrates the multiplicity of religious expressions that shape our world. Now the question is, what can we learn from this Bible or just from this matter alone? As we reflect on the profound insights gleaned from our exploration of the Ethiopian Bible, we are confronted with a pivotal question. How do we acknowledge the call to embrace diversity and seek truth in our lives and communities? The journey of discovery through the study of the Ethiopian Bible offers us a roadmap for navigating the complexities of faith, culture, and identity in an increasingly interconnected world. Central to this journey is recognizing the inherent value of diversity and the richness it brings to our collective human experience. The Ethiopian Bible, with its divergent teachings and alternative perspectives, is a potent reminder of the vast tapestry of religious traditions and spiritual beliefs that shape our world. By embracing diversity and celebrating the multiplicity of religious expressions, we enrich our lives and foster a culture of mutual respect and understanding of the language and culture. Furthermore, the study of the Ethiopian Bible compels us to challenge orthodox interpretations and question the prevailing narratives that govern our understanding of faith and tradition. By engaging with forbidden teachings and exploring alternative perspectives, we expand our intellectual horizons and deepen our appreciation for the complexities of religious thought. In doing so, we honor the spirit of inquiry and curiosity at the heart of all genuine religious inquiry and affirm our commitment to seeking truth in its purest form. Moreover, the banishment of the Ethiopian Bible underscores the enduring struggle for cultural autonomy and self-determination in the face of external pressures and attempts at cultural erasure. Ethiopia's steadfast preservation of its distinct Christian heritage serves as a testament to the resilience of its people and the enduring power of faith to withstand the forces of oppression and assimilation. By reclaiming and celebrating Ethiopia's unique cultural identity, we affirm the value of cultural diversity and assert our right to define ourselves on our terms. As we navigate the complexities of faith and tradition in our lives and communities, we are called to heed the lessons gleaned from our exploration of the Ethiopian Bible. We are called to embrace diversity, challenge orthodoxy, and seek truth with open hearts and minds. In doing so, we honor the legacy of Ethiopia's rich cultural heritage and contribute to the ongoing quest for spiritual enlightenment and mutual understanding. One of the first steps we can take in response to the teachings of the Ethiopian Bible is to foster a culture of inclusivity and mutual respect in our communities. By embracing diversity of religious expressions, we create spaces where individuals from all walks of life feel valued and accepted for who they are. This includes challenging discriminatory attitudes and behaviors, perpetuating division and exclusion, and actively promoting dialogue and understanding across religious, cultural, and ethnic lines. Furthermore, we can advocate for recognizing and preserving marginalized religious traditions, including those in the Ethiopian Bible. By raising awareness of the rich cultural heritage of Ethiopia and other historically marginalized communities, we contribute to a more inclusive and pluralistic vision of religious scholarship and affirm the value of diverse forms of knowledge and expression. This may involve supporting initiatives to preserve and promote indigenous languages, traditions, and texts, and advocating for greater representation and inclusion of marginalized voices in academic and religious institutions. Additionally, we can work to challenge orthodox interpretations of religious texts and traditions, including those that perpetuate exclusion and discrimination. Engaging in critical inquiry and dialogue can uncover alternative perspectives and interpretations that promote tolerance, compassion, and social justice. This may involve supporting efforts to reevaluate traditional teachings and practices in light of contemporary ethical standards and human rights principles, and advocating for reforms that promote greater inclusivity and equality within religious institutions. Moreover, we can support efforts to bridge the gap between religious traditions and foster mutual understanding and respect. Engaging in interfaith dialogue and collaboration can build bridges of trust and solidarity across religious divides, work together to address common challenges, and promote shared values. This may involve participating in interfaith events and initiatives that promote dialogue and cooperation, and supporting efforts to promote peace, reconciliation, and social justice in diverse religious contexts. Finally, we can advocate for policies and practices that promote religious freedom and protect the rights of religious minorities, including those whose beliefs are represented in the Ethiopian Bible. By supporting legislative and policy reforms that uphold the principles of religious freedom and equality, we can help create a more just and inclusive society where individuals of all faiths are free to practice their beliefs without fear of discrimination or persecution. This involves lobbying governments and international organizations to adopt and enforce laws and policies that protect religious freedom and promote respect for diverse religious traditions. Lastly, was it really necessary to ban this Bible? There are several reasons why the ban on the Ethiopian Bible was not necessary. In modern societies that value freedom of religion, individuals should have the right to access and study religious texts of their choosing. Banning the Ethiopian Bible restricts this freedom and infringes upon individuals' rights to practice their faith according to their beliefs. The Ethiopian Bible is a sacred text, revered by millions of Ethiopians as the repository of divine wisdom and guidance. It contains the canonical scriptures of the Old and New Testaments, and additional books and writings unique to Ethiopian Christianity. These texts, such as the Book of Enoch and the Book of Jubilees, are deeply interwoven with Ethiopian religious practices and beliefs, providing a distinct theological framework that sets Ethiopian Christianity apart from other traditions. However, beyond its religious significance, the Ethiopian Bible is a foundational pillar of Ethiopian cultural heritage. It symbolizes national pride and resilience, embodying the enduring spirit of a people who have maintained their faith and traditions amidst tumultuous historical events and external pressures. The Kebra Nagast recounts the legendary narrative of the union between King Solomon of Israel and the Queen of Sheba, establishing Ethiopia's claim to a lineage traced back to the illustrious House of David. This narrative asserts Ethiopia's place within the broader Judeo-Christian tradition and celebrates its unique role as a bastion of ancient civilization and spiritual enlightenment. To ban the Ethiopian Bible is to sever the very roots that anchor Ethiopian identity and cultural expression. It represents an assault on a nation's collective memory, denying future generations the opportunity to connect with their heritage and understand the cultural forces that have shaped their existence. The Ethiopian Bible is not merely a relic of the past, it is a living testament to the resilience and vibrancy of Ethiopian culture, serving as a source of inspiration and guidance for generations to come. In suppressing the Ethiopian Bible, authorities risk silencing a vital aspect of Ethiopian cultural and religious expression, depriving the Ethiopian people of a fundamental source of identity and belonging. The importance of the Ethiopian Bible must be recognized and preserved, not only as a religious text, but as a testament to the enduring spirit of a people who have persisted against all odds, guided by the wisdom and grace contained within its sacred pages. Banning the Ethiopian Bible also stifles intellectual inquiry and academic freedom. The text contains valuable insights into religious history, theology, and philosophy, which scholars and researchers should be free to explore and analyze without censorship. So, banning this was not necessary. Do you think censoring religious texts is important? Why do people outside the religion have the right to do it? Let us know in the comments section. Will it now be possible for any powerful nations to ban anything? Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If so, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We have decided to bring videos on something nobody talks about: the Black culture, civilization, history, and evidence about how glorious Blacks have been. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.